challenge. Now, Eileen Wilton, Gijima's long-serving interim chief executive, has been named to the position on a permanent basis by the company's board of directors. She joins us now for more. Eileen, interesting challenge that you have ahead of you. You've been with Gijima for quite a while before being appointed to this position. What's challenge number one that you might have to take on?
Well, everybody knows that Gijima's been in the press recently. We posted a large loss in this financial year that's just gone by. And of course, the key challenge I've got is to complete the turnaround that we've started. We are making excellent progress. We're very satisfied about where we are. Not just because we want to give a good story, but we've got hard facts that substantiate our turnaround. We've taken a lot of cost out of the business. It equates to the equivalent of 20 million per month. We have focused our offerings around our core competencies. And in terms of the results, although we posted a large loss, what we could show in our results, if we take the once-offs for normal operations, our half-year loss for the first half of 2013 was roughly 50 million, and for the second half of 2013 was 10 million, and that already is showing the traction we're gaining.
So when are you going to make a profit?
You know, I can't give forward-looking statements.
But 50 to 10 in the negative, one would presume that the next half year would be...
It's a short hop, skip and a jump, yes.
It's not far. But the market didn't like it though, 9.5% down today. And your appointment as the full-time chief executive?
Well, yesterday was up 7%,
okay.
So the market is the market, it goes up and down.
But if you take it from when you did your rights issue, you
yes.
guys are actually below zero, if you like, from when the rights issue was done. So look, you've got to sell your story hard.
We've got to sell our story hard, and in fact that's why we're focusing not so much on selling our story, but actually giving the facts around the turnaround. The other area that I think is really important for people to note is in this time, when there has been all of this press around us, we have not lost a single customer account in terms of our large customers that drive our annuity revenue.
Have you gained any?
We've gained a few, not a lot, I have to say. We've focused our attention on retention, on our service offerings, and on delivery. You all know that in terms of Gijima a few years ago, there was an issue with the public sector contract. And so it's really, really important to us that we have behind us a very solid track record of our delivery. Gijima is well known in the ICT industry as having very good core technical competence. So this strategy has been about back to the basics. Business in its simplest form is really about revenue and having your costs in line. We focused on that. We're managing our cash well, and we're managing our contracts well. So we feel very satisfied about it.
What's going to be your competitive advantage, though? The likes of EOH and Datatech have come on stream, and the market's also liking them. Sharp rises in their share prices as well.
Yes. You know, I don't want to talk about our competitors, but we in Gijima know what we're about. Number one, we're a proudly South African company. So
but so is EOH.
We are not taking our profits like some of the companies overseas. Secondly, we're very, very committed to our BEE and our transformation. So not only are we a proudly South African company, we're a black empowered company, and in our next Empowerdex rating you'll see we're a black owned company. Thirdly, we have and always have had in Gijima exceptionally strong technical competence. In fact, instead of being Gijima technology people, we think it should be Gijima your only technology people for the future.
Eileen, that's real good marketing, but I'll come back to what Gugu said. EOH ticks those boxes as well. It's black empowered, it's got highly technical competence, it's got a share price that's been hitting into the stratosphere all the time. Are they eating your lunch, or have they eaten all the lunch that's there?
There has been some climb into our market share, but I have to tell you, the part that I absolutely know in the last year, people have sat up and taken notice of us. Recently, we have outwon bids and tenders on renewals in contracts. We've recently been awarded the renewal contract at Sanlam. In the last 4 months, we've had 4 significant renewals where we have ousted the competition. So why do we oust the competition? One, we've got a very competitive price. We're not giving away margin just to retain business. We actually have focused on what we do best and actually have been able to take cost out, so we're actually able to come in with very competitive pricing. And secondly, we've re-engineered our service offerings so that we're actually able to automate and deliver better. So I think we've got a very compelling story, and actually we're looking forward to the year ahead and taking on the competitors.